Hello everyone and happy SuttonsDaze. It is SuttonsDaze all month long. I'm so excited. Every single Tuesday this month I am bringing you a video where we are featuring a different kind of wheat. We are grinding our own wheat. We are making different things with it, and I'm bringing you guys along for all the fun. Now, the best part about SuttonsDaze is that they are celebrating with a discount and sales. It's fantastic. And a giveaway. Yes, there's a giveaway. Hello, everyone, and welcome to SuttonsDaze. If you're new here, my name is Lisa, and we are all about pantry preparedness. For quite some time now, I have been saying how I have significantly reduced the amount of all-purpose flour that I purchase, and instead I have been buying wheat because wheat lasts on my shelf for decades as opposed to all-purpose store-bought commercially ground flour that, if you're really lucky, might last 2 years. Okay, this stuff lasts forever. It's better for you, it's healthier for you, it's got more protein. You're using the whole piece of the wheat. There's no extra in it, right? This stuff is awesome. And the best part is Palouse is in the Pacific Northwest, and it's right here in the good old US of A. Absolutely fantastic product, and I love supporting this company. It is a wonderful women-run company, and I adore them. Last week, at the end of the video, I gave you the link to the interview that we did over a year ago with Sarah from Palouse. It was fantastic. Learned so much about this company that they just tugged at my heartstrings, and I said, I want to be a customer. I want to support this company. And so I do. I have buckets and bags and buckets and bags of wheats and beans and all kinds of stuff. They wanted to make sure that you all had a chance to get started stocking your wheat, making stuff with your wheat, and having a really great time. So today we are going to be making cranberry macadamia muffins using soft white wheat. That is the wheat that we're using this week, and that's the wheat that is on special. Use the links down below and you get a discount on it. Now, and then on top of all of that, right? On top of all of that, if you leave a comment in this video, then you are automatically entered for a drawing. They have 2 prizes that Palouse is giving away. I love it. A 25-pound bag and a 100-pound bundle. Yes, it's great. And so all you have to do is leave a comment on this video. On Saturday, in my newsletter that goes out every Saturday, I will be announcing the winner. So I hope that you sign up for the newsletter so that you can find out whether or not you won, in addition to all the other great information that I share. Let's get started. Let's make some cranberry macadamia nut muffins using soft white wheat. Soft white wheat kernels are very light in color. It's basically a pastry flour that is lower in protein and higher in carbs than the hard wheat varieties. This is the whole wheat pastry flour to use in things like chocolate chip cookies, blueberry muffins, pancakes, pie crust, waffles, that kind of thing, right? Soft white wheat is a popular choice for pastry flour because the taste will not compete with the other flavors in the cake or the pastry. If you have a picky eater, or if you're just learning and just training your taste buds over to whole wheat, then the white wheat berries may be the way to go. When you're substituting hard wheat for all-purpose flour, then there are some rules that apply. Because of the lower moisture content, you can substitute 1 for 1 when you're dealing with hard wheat. So if your recipe calls for 1 cup of all-purpose, you can use 1 cup of freshly milled hard wheat flour. Same with kamut or barley. If you're substituting soft wheat, which is what we're doing today, for all-purpose flour, soft wheat has a higher moisture content, which means you can't do the 1-to-1 substitution. Instead, you need to increase your freshly milled soft wheat flour by a 1/4 cup for every 1 cup of flour in the recipe. So if the recipe calls for 1 cup of all-purpose flour, increase the flour to 1 1/4 cup of freshly milled soft wheat. If the recipe calls for 2 cups, you will need 2 1/2 cups. This substitution ratio also works for spelt and rye. If you are following recipe weights, it's a little challenging out there to find really good recipes that go by weight for soft wheat for pastries. So what I did is I converted this recipe to a fresh milled variety, But if you prefer to weigh your ingredients instead of measure, it's not a problem. Follow the weights in the recipe. You'll be fine. You don't need to increase the flour. But if you can't find a recipe that uses weights, then go by the volume method and just increase it as needed, 1/4 cup per 1 cup. Learning to use fresh milled wheat can be challenging sometimes, but it can also be super rewarding, as you'll see with this recipe here. Freshness and flavor is amazing when you're milling your own soft white wheat. It ensures that your flour is fresh, resulting in better tasting baked goods. Freshly milled flour retains more of the wheat's natural oils and nutrients, which can start to degrade soon after the grain is milled. The nutritional value is amazing. Home milled flour from soft white wheat still contains all parts of the grain, including the bran and the germ, which are often removed in the commercial milling process. This means more fiber, more vitamins, and more minerals in your flour, altogether, all around healthier. There are no additives or preservatives when you mill your own. Commercial flours often contain additives and preservatives to extend shelf life or improve baking properties. Milling your own flour from soft white wheat ensures it is pure and free from unwanted chemicals. And you know, in today's world, that's huge. Customization of the grind is another factor that comes into play. When you mill your own flour, you can customize the grind to suit your baking needs, whether you need a fine flour for cakes and pastries or a coarser grind for breads and other baked goods. Control over the gluten content. You know, so many people now have issues with gluten. Soft white wheat is naturally lower in gluten compared to hard wheat varieties. Milling it yourself allows you to control the gluten content in your recipes, which is ideal for those looking to reduce gluten intake or for making tender, delicate baked goods. Your hard wheat varieties will be more dense, which is why the soft white is preferred for baked goods. The texture, enhancing texture. So flour from soft white wheat provides a lighter, softer texture, making it perfect for the pastries, baked goods, that kind of thing, that benefit from a tender crumb. It won't be dense. It will be so good. It's cost effective. Now, we're all talking about saving money, and I know it's an investment, just like with canning. There's an initial investment, but after that, it's all gravy, my friends, okay? Buying whole grains in bulk from Palouse and milling them yourself can be more cost effective over time compared to purchasing pre-milled flour, especially high quality or specialty flours. In the long run, you will not only save money, but you will get a much better, much healthier product. If you're into sustainability and eco-friendliness, milling your own flour reduces packaging waste and the carbon footprint associated with transporting processed flour. It supports a more sustainable approach to baking, which, hey, who doesn't want that, right? You get a longer shelf life also. Whole grains can be stored for 30 years plus compared to commercially milled flour. Commercially milled flour at best will last you 1 to 2 years if you put it up properly. When you buy wheat berries, it'll last forever. It is a forever food, and it is so good. These are just so cute, okay, and so good. So I'm gonna sneak just a little piece here, just a little piece. Oh, okay, this is perfect. Literally, this is perfect. If you are afraid of wheat because you don't like that harsh flavor, you're gonna love this because this is good. So good. I hope that you give this a try. I'm gonna save the rest of this for Phil, but okay, maybe I'll take just one more bite. Yeah. Be sure to leave a comment. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter, and we'll see you next week. Bye.